Get right into discussion around the fact that leaders of the Baltimore Embattled Public Housing Authority eliminated late last year the office designed to root out misconduct and hold employees accountable. The Housing Authority of Baltimore City eliminated the position of Inspector General in December as a cost-saving measure.
Okay.
A spokesman for the city housing chief, Paul Gaziano, confirmed last week. As a result, the position was vacant as residents in public housing developments filed suit this fall, alleging that some maintenance staff refused to make repairs unless women agreed to provide sexual favors.
And now there's an update on that, which we'll get to, but the update is that the city's ready to settle.
Oh, no.
The city is ready to settle.
Wait a minute.
In that case. Now, are you saying that the person who has the responsibility to investigate any wrongdoing, that that person or person's position was eliminated?
That's right.
Oh, my goodness.
So that means that the Housing Authority of Baltimore does not have someone to investigate any type of discrepancies or issues within the agency as of right now. And here we are in November of 2015, so we're 11 months in without a housing inspector.
And they're giving the excuse of budgetary constraints. Mayor Pat Clark,
I love a good calm.
Mayor Pat Clark said we need somebody who doesn't have to be afraid to tell the truth about conditions and do something about it. What's right?
All right. Okay, L.Y., from your political vantage point and expertise, this agency, what can be done with this agency at this point? You have an inspector general that's not there. You have workers who, some workers who are undergoing investigations. You have a housing commissioner that doesn't seem to be receptive to what's going on in his agency, in his department. What can be done politically?
Tomorrow, we're going to even add another.
Tomorrow?
We got some money that was spent for county residents with city residents in need. We'll bring that out in strong tomorrow. But to answer your question, bro, it's a situation where the mayor has on her the responsibility of deciding this man's fate.
And the mayor, and let's put it all out there, the mayor has gone on record and has been quoted as saying that she will not fire the current housing commissioner.
As of the date we asked her.
Right.
And then in addition to that, the city council can decide that they want to gather and have a vote of no confidence through a resolution.
And we even asked, and we haven't talked to all of the candidates just yet, but that will be coming, but we've asked our initial candidate, Councilman Nick Mosby, if he would, and I asked blatantly, if you would fire the housing commissioner. And he said there has to be some investigation, there will be some assessments, but he did not.
Dad, they give you a ticket.
That is the consideration for him,
You know,
as new mayor.
if you look at
There you go. He got it. He's smiling. He giving Gilmore Homes tickets. Wow. Let's go see that sign.
I gotta put it.
Let's go see the sign.
This is a gots to go situation. He has to go. Has to.
And y'all think we just on this just be to talking. This is a big gap of leadership. This is a gaping hole within the leadership of Baltimore City. And this is something that you can't overlook, sweep under the rug. Look at what's happening at the Housing Authority, and, you know, we'll put up the demographics of how many of our people and families and children and young people are affected by this type of incompetence.
It goes on and on and on and on, and then now we read that the position that was responsible for investigating has been eliminated,
and it's been a void there, Coach, for 11 months.
And then, Larry, there's another story about records
that we're going to release in full and have discussion about it, and it's gray. In fact, no, I'm going to say it's moved from gray
to black and white.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It has to be.
Gilmore Homes.
It has to be.
I mean, I don't see how you can keep this guy. And it may or may not be his total fault, but it's under his watch.
Exactly. And he's been in that watch for a long time.
Doc Cheatham, you're on the air.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank y'all so much for this discussion. I think when you look at two significant things about an agency, and you say you have no transparency and there's no oversight, then you're saying you're allowing the agency that you are the head of to do and say anything. It's not accountable to anyone. That's an injustice here. And those of us that live in communities around many of our housing projects, we see and hear from these residents on a daily basis about the problems and the challenges they have. Our city council is doing us a great disservice if they don't immediately have a hearing and bring him to the meeting. Communities, we don't see the guy. Whenever there are meetings, they say, oh, he can't come. He's sitting Reggie's. We're saying This guy needs to go. City council, if the mayor won't do it, you owe it to us to have a public hearing on this guy.
410-396-3100 is the mayor's office. Hey, call her and call the office and talk to them if you have problems, if you've been having problems with the housing authority.
What more do we need to see to determine that this guy, at the very least, or I should say the very best, just isn't getting it done?
Where you at?
What's the justification for the removal of the housing inspector?
Budgetary.
Okay.
So if you remove the person that's responsible for investigating whether there's been some type of issues within your agency, you're essentially saying that you don't care about checks and balances. You're essentially saying that, look, we don't even need to be monitored.
There's a bubble right
We don't even need to be evaluated or assessed. That's like the Baltimore City Police Department saying we're getting rid of the Internal Affairs Department.
I'm here.
Yeah, Bubby, you online.
Yes, sir. Thank you much, Coach, for getting already on. Bubby is also Lucky Crosby Sr., the union investigator who brought all this to Graziano and his deputy's attention. But let's be perfectly clear when you talk about the Office of the Inspector General. That was the only separate entity from the housing authority to protect the employee from this abuse by management. Let me be perfectly clear. Carla Walton fired the Inspector General because they found out that she lied at a hearing against one of these Section 8 inspectors. But nevertheless, look at what's going on in the housing authority. They just suspended the union president, Anthony Local 647, Anthony Coates, pending termination. Something has to be done. We asked for a public hearing from Bill Henry a month ago and have not heard anything. I thank you much for listening to me, and Jay Wendell Gordon will be speaking for me soon enough. Thank you.
Thank you, Bobby.
All right. As I stated, we're going to be on this tomorrow, particularly
we're going to be on this tomorrow.
Issue dealing with the story that we saw yesterday, and we'll still have a little bit more of this.
Files being destroyed.
Yeah,
I tell you, they slicker than goose grease.
Hey, man, what's going on? This trying to put the light on Graziano, misconduct, and the mismanagement of funds at the Baltimore City Housing Authority.
Right on.
Yes, sir.
What's going on here?
Well, right here, we just over here like we always do up here at the corner of Gilmore and Pressman, watching our employees go to work at Gilmore Homes to make sure they're not harassed by management.
Wow. So they supposed to be coming here today. They coming here today.
No, they going to McCullough Homes today. Oh. Graziano's supposed to be at McCullough Homes to look at the conditions of the Baltimore City Public House on McCullough Street.
McCullough down here?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Okay. All right.
Today, the high near 72 degrees. Good morning, everybody. Latest check in our 1010 WOLB AM and all new Praise 106.1 news update brought to us by Robitussin.